Steve, are you there?
You guys. Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning, Steve.
Morning. Morning.
I'm going to bring this meeting to order. Is Jim here? Jim is not here. Okay. Today is the select board meeting of Friday, March 22nd, 2024. The time is 10:10. This is a remote meeting and a Zoom meeting. The public may also view the meeting by viewing the town of Marshfield's government access channels. Every effort will be made to ensure that members and the public can adequately access the proceedings to the best of our technical abilities, and despite our best effort, this meeting may be viewed as a video recording on Marshfield Community Media website. Transcript or other comprehensive record of the meeting will be available as soon as possible after the meeting. I'd like to bring this meeting to order. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion been made and duly seconded. Roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne. Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
2-0 votes to open the special select board meeting for Friday, March 22nd, 2024.
I'd like to make an announcement that this meeting is being recorded by MCM. And I'd like to invite our members and our public to join us in a Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. I see we have several members of the public joining us here on Zoom. I'd like to reiterate the procedure for today. And this is a meeting. This is not a hearing. So this will be a deliberation between our board and the discussion over a vote on appointment of an acting fire chief. So. Yeah, I also would like to share with Steve, obviously, Jim did not participate in the roll call, so he's not available today. So everybody is aware of that. That's our chair, Jim. Okay. So before we took our vote, I wanted to share with the audience and our public that this is a meeting. This is not a hearing. So your voice and images, your voice will not be allowed to participate in this meeting. So we will go forward and have a deliberation on this particular subject. So. All right, we have here with us today our TA, Town Administrator Michael Moresco, and I'd like you to just identify for the board what are the options that we have in front of us.
Sure. Thank you, Madam Chair. So really the options that the board has before them today is appoint one or two of the deputies to manage the department in the short term, appoint a former chief in the short term to manage the department and work with the deputies, and then really to embark upon a process to hire a new fire chief, and that's more of a long-term process. And the rationale behind that is the select board needs to stabilize the fire department's management. Immediately upon the departure of Chief Simpson, on the 19th, I met with both of our deputies, Deputy LaSalva, Deputy Corbo, and I asked them to manage the department on behalf of the select board and work as a team. Let the hard men and women of the Marshfield Fire Department know that we're going to continue to provide the great services. I wanted them to notify the department members that They're in charge at the moment, and if there are issues, they need to bring them to the both of them. The two deputies themselves need to communicate constantly with one another, so that it really is that team effort, because we want the department to be stable, and we want the department to continue the great work that they provide, protecting our residents 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. If the deputies have any issues that they can't answer, then I ask them to reach me 24/7 on anything like that. At this point, I believe we need to, bring back a former chief, more than likely to provide some seasoned leadership for the department and to assist the deputies on the day-to-day operations. How I envision the acting chief would be for him to help the deputies really to manage the budget. He's not going to be, I don't envisioning the acting chief going out and riding on the fire trucks. Most former chiefs are not EMTs anymore because they don't have their EMT credential. And I just want to say that we have a great fire department of dedicated, committed men and women who provide excellent service to our residents and visitors who need help 24/7. And I know the board knows this, whether with fires, accidents, rescues, and education programs like Stop the Bleed or CPR.
Thank you. So we also have, as you said, the credentials of a former chief here, which is terrific that he is available to the town. Steve, do you have anything to add or any questions?
Just one note that I would make is I know our chair isn't here because he's traveling. I know he wanted to be here and otherwise would be, but he's traveling. I think he's currently in Florida and his schedule is a little bit in flux. But otherwise he would be here. In terms of the current situation, I know it's great because, Chief Hawking had the idea years ago to have two deputies, one for operations and one for kind of finance and budget. So, we're definitely in good shape having two deputies on those fronts to help with those two huge pieces of managing the department. And, Michael's correct that the chief is largely an administrative and managerial role. Like you said, they're not going to be out, on the trucks and things of that nature. So the fact that we do still have a former chief who's local and available and ran the department really well. He's come into tough situations in the past and did a great job. So I think we're lucky to have that option available to us.
Okay, yes, I would agree. So as we go down this road, I just would like to stay in the loop as far as perhaps we can revisit this in another few weeks.
Sure.
Is that acceptable? And get an update of where they are and make sure things are running the way they're expected to run. We've been talking about this. This has been part of our life in the last several months, and I'm looking forward to a new chapter for the Marshfield Fire Department. I think they're going to meet our demands and be better, and every day that there's going to be challenges, I'm sure, but keep the lines of communication open and keep the respect lines open, and we will all be just fine. So I appreciate everybody for being here and joining in. It shows that you care about our town and you care about our fire department. So with that being said, I'd like to, unless there's anything else you'd like to add, Michael?
No, I think that's a great suggestion. We'll have the acting chief back in a couple of weeks to update the board on how things are going.
Okay. So I'd like to make a motion and see if we can get a second. The board moves to approve William Hawking, the acting fire chief for the Marshfield Fire Department. Details to be finalized by the town administrator and town council, effective today, March 22nd, 2024. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion been made, a duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne. Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
2-0 vote to approve as the acting chief, William Hawking.
Great. So that would conclude our select board meeting of Friday, March 22nd, 2024. I would like to make a motion
2022.
to March 22nd, 2024.
Yes.
Yes. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second, a motion been made and duly seconded. Roll call is in order. Ms. Fidler,
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to adjourn the special select board meeting for March 22nd.
Thank you, everybody.